Good morning, good morning, good morning, traders. Welcome to another Chart Fanatics and Market AI stream. I'm going to walk you guys through some market fundamentals today, and we'll take a look at price action and see if we can generate some trade ideas and make some money on the stream today like we did last week. So first things first, let's prepare for the session. Let's go ask market what we have on the docket today. So we'll go here. With Ask Market, we have these pre-generated prompts here. So we're going to click the morning brief, and that's going to give us a bit of an idea of what we're getting into this morning. How is everybody doing in the chat? Hope you guys are all doing well and you are ready to analyze markets and see if we can generate some good trade ideas this morning. We do have the Jackson Hole Symposium starting today, so you should see lots of headlines flying around, but the main event will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. when the Federal Reserve Chair, Kevin Warsh, has his keynote speech about monetary policy. All right, so just to start off here, for gold, we are in a bullish bias. This is being supported by easing Gulf tensions, lower oil inflation, lower energy inflation, which supports rate cut sentiment, and U.S. fiscal concerns boost debasement hedging, which means dollar downside. What could flip this bias? Anything that escalates the geopolitical tension or anything that's going to create an inflation-driven spike that's going to cause the Fed to reprice some hawkishness. We don't have any of that yet. We have had some Fed speakers come out this morning and talk about needing to get inflation back to 2%. But that's pretty much priced in, as they've been saying that since the last FOMC. When we look at the dollar is bearish. I'm still bearish on the dollar as long as it remains below 100, which is a key psychological price level. And again, that's pretty much being supported by the inverse. Same idea as gold, is just bearish for the dollar. So inflation coming down, poor NFP reports, the Fed pricing less hawkish and more dovish. That is going to be bearish for the dollar after all. And then some headlines from overnight. Like I said before, this is a Fed speaker. Tariffs and war-related price increases, a challenge for the Fed. It was on the Rapid Response podcast. Weighs lasting impact on inflation on the economy. The ECB sees energy price impacting consumer liquid fuel costs delayed until August. So the ECB is also a bit more hawkish. And then some more Fed speakers here. Fed needs to get to 2% inflation. Energy shock is leaking into the economy. Unclear what Fed policy is restricting right now. So those Fed headlines, like I said before, they're already priced in. That's why they're not causing any major downside on gold. It's kind of just been ranging. And then some of the geopolitical headlines overnight. Qatar, Iran reviewed efforts to de-escalate regional tensions, create conditions for dialogue. So this here is very supportive of gold upside, because up until the last couple of days, there was no talks going on, but it looks here like Iran is looking to de-escalate some of those tensions and create some conditions to start talking about a potential deal. And that is a bit of the summary for what happened overnight and what we are going to look for today. So let's dive into the charts. So when we look at gold here, I'm going to zoom out to the higher time frame first, and we kind of review what we have going on at the moment. So we had this bearish downside where the market was pricing in a new Fed chair. He's a wild card. The market still has no real read on him, but this was pricing a bit of his hawkish outlook when he first took over. Selling stopped here around 4,000. And then we broke out of this balance range here, and we now are starting to see some nice bullish market structure forming on the daily time frame, right? So we had a high, a pullback, we had a bit of a balance range form there, then we had another imbalance, an extension higher, and now we are entering another balance area. So we have a 3-day balance, but it looks like these bearish candles don't really have too much momentum behind them. And even if we pull back into this area here, I'm still bullish above that or in that area anyways, right? So if we get into here, let's see, where's the line? Even if we come into this area here at some point, I'm still gonna be bullish on gold. I would need to reassess if we broke below 42.75, 42.80. But even then, right, like this is a big daily support that formed over 5 to 6 weeks. So there is a lot of demand there. Buyers can come back and retest and then still go higher. With the macro backdrop that remains supportive, we will get better information and more direction tomorrow at Jackson Hole. In terms of economic data today, it's Thursday, so it's your typical jobless claims. That's a weekly report. We have a pretty tight range here. You can see Market AI calendar has the minimum and maximum ranges, which are very important to understand. So 200K to 215K, anywhere between 175 and 250, in my view, is going to be well priced in by the market, as we haven't had any of these reports basically come out of that range, right? So if we look at what jobless claims has looked at for the last 2 years, 260 is the highest peak. And then the lowest was 187. So anywhere between that, it's going to be a non-event for markets. We reviewed that last week as well. And then other than that, we don't have anything major during cash hour session. And tomorrow we have the speech by Federal Reserve Kevin Warsh at the Jackson Hole Economic Symposium at 10 a.m. So that's going to be a very important speech for everyone to be aware of. Down here, we are looking at what supports our bullish bias, which we are ranging. Market likes to balance prior to a big event. So we have this range here that developed over the last couple of days. So this is the range that the gold market is trapped in right now. We kind of came down to these lows and now we're going back into the range. I don't like to play in the middle of the range. I did enter this trade here around 6 a.m. this morning, and I'm looking to see if we can extend at least to these highs or a potential break. But I don't think that's going to happen today, as the market is, it's basically the calm before the storm tomorrow. So unless Trump comes out and goes nuts with some Truth Social posts, I don't think we get major moves today, as the market is waiting for new information tomorrow. Like I said before, if we take a look at the dollar, I'm bearish dollar below 100, which is this line here. So anywhere below this line, I'm still bearish on the dollar, even if we pull back up to here and retest this area. I'm still going to be bearish on the dollar. And then headline-wise, some more Fed headlines. Interference on central banks generally leads to inflation. He's talking about the kind of like the intervention that the Treasury did last week, where they announced a bond buyback. So that created a spike in gold. And then political pressure on Fed puts me on edge. So Fed credibility also gets challenged, especially when the Fed is a bit divided in their decisions. We had some dissenters at the last FOMC, which they were voting for a rate hike, but the Fed held rates. So that Fed credibility gets challenged, which also brings more bullish upside to gold. Tariffs and war-related price increases, a challenge for the Fed. So we covered that, and now we can just go into our trading view charts here and see what we are looking at for today. So I took these buys at 45.75 this morning, but we have to break above 4,600 for that to see continuation. Otherwise, we could come back, do a double bottom here, and then go higher. Or even if we pull back to 45.25, 4,500 is actually my ideal price point, which I have been waiting for since the start of the week. I wanted to see these highs here fail. We didn't go higher. So on Sunday, my initial idea was for a pullback down to 4,600, which played for a little bit, but it didn't really give me the extension. And then now we're seeing a bit of that structure changing as we're not making new highs. But if we come down here to the bottom of this balance range and then come back up and break through 4,600, 4,625, then I do expect continuation higher. But I will wait to see what the market can give me and patiently wait for those setups to materialize. So looking into the lower time frame here, I would say if we came back to this area here, that is a good buy opportunity, or a break and retest above 4,600, right? So this is what I'm going to be looking at for this session on gold. I would need to see some momentum pick up and we get that break and retest of this area here. Good morning everyone in the chat. If you're just joining, we're going over the trade ideas and the market and what we could potentially see today. We go look at ES and NQ. These are not ES levels, these are gold levels. So I'm going to take those off right now. So it looks like ES bounced off these lows here at around 76.60. We had this gap here at the open. So this gap was filled overnight and now we're kind of just balancing here and ranging. So for ES, ideally I would want to see if we come back to retest the overnight lows, likely during cash hours open, or again, we still have these lows down here. So I am bullish risk assets just based on what we were covering in terms of the macro fundamentals. So I would like to see ES come back to retest these lows, do a little sweep, look below and fail, come back and reclaim. Or if we go lower to here. That's my view on ES, and NQ will be very similar. Let's just take a look at what NQ is doing. This was the analysis from last week. We didn't really get down to these lows. I'm gonna move the zone up a little bit to where we did come down. So very similar to ES, we have the overnight lows or the big daily demand. So those are the three main trade ideas for the markets that I trade today. If you guys have any questions or you want me to look at other pairs, throw that in the chat. We can take a look together. Yeah, NVIDIA did ruin the progress with the earnings. So let's actually look at NVIDIA. It's sitting up here at pre-market, but this was yesterday. So we'll see how the market reacts at the open. And then we have about 10 minutes until the economic data. Yeah, we can definitely take a look at crude oil. So let's run through crude. Let's see what we have here on our market AI terminal. So crude oil is bearish and ranging. Why is it bearish and ranging? So Iran, Oman, Hormuz corridor talks ease supply disruption fears, improving Strait of Hormuz throughput, and US claims it's functioning. So they are seeing more ships go through the strait. Recent US crude inventory build signals comfortable supply in near term, as the US did tap into reserves, but it looks like they are replenishing those reserves. US Canada tariff escalation and Chinese retaliation warnings hit global trade outlook. And then what could flip this bullish? Russia and Ukraine port strikes and cargo ship damage. So geopolitical escalations, obviously Middle East escalations. And then, like I said here, persistent geopolitical tensions keep investors away energy as a protection trade. I talked about this last week on stream, that oil up here is not the same as oil here, right? Like kind of like the dollar, oil above 100, it gets a bit more drastic for the rest of the world. So usually once it gets above 100, that's when we start to get de-escalation talks or anything that is headline driven to bring price back down, right? So if we look at here, what happened here when we got down from these highs, we can click on the candle and it's going to explain to us what caused this move to the downside, right? So we had China's Xi to Putin on Middle East situation. It's imperative to stop the fighting. So this was now China kind of stepping in and saying to the US, like, this needs to slow down. So then that started to create some downside. And then obviously Trump came out and said that there was a ceasefire in June and a deal was being worked on, the MOU. And we had that outflow in oil, which brought it back down to the 60s, made that low, closed this gap from the initial spike from the war. And then now we're just kind of balancing between 90 and 75. And now getting into like a tighter consolidation range. So we had this war range. This is now like the we're not doing anything range. And now we just wait for more information. And then when we look at the charts on CL here, actually I have an analysis on my bigger chart. So these are some of the levels I have marked on crude. We are just in this range here. So I do watch the reactions at all these levels and then take a look at how that impacts some of the correlated assets like gold and the dollar. But right now, oil is just in this consolidation range and we just wait for new information. So let's see what sets up today. I don't expect any fireworks. I think this week is an easy week for traders to kind of get caught up in maybe missing the initial move, right? So like with gold, if you missed this move, then you were kind of looking for the same type of move here. But once the market enters balance, it's really hard for it to the next day continue higher unless there's new information that's going to drive that price. We didn't have any new information for the last few days, and the market is waiting for Friday to get new information before they make a decision on where the direction and the conviction is going to move. So kind of same idea here. When we broke out of the 5-week consolidation, we came here and then again, you get like 5 days where the market balanced and formed this balance range before it broke out again, continued higher, and now we're seeing the same type of setup and same type of idea as the market waits for new information in a bullish structure. So that's why I'm leaning bullish. Until we break below this previous balance range, I would not think of selling just yet. Obviously, if we get new information and the market has to reprice a hawkish wash, even that I think would drive us into the zone, but not below it. And then the market would then adjust back to a more risk-on sentiment. So when you look at the market through the lens of auction market theory, you have to understand that the market moves from balance to imbalance into balance and accepts prices where they feel, where buyers and sellers, market participants feel that it is a fair price. So right now the fair price is basically between 45.75 and 46.75. $100 range that the market sees as fair price. So this is a week where you have to exercise your patience. You have to wait for the market to give you information. Wait when you're in a balance range. So zooming back out to these balance ranges, the way I trade them is you just fade the edges once you get into balance. So you short the highs or you long the lows, depending on where your bias sits. So for me, since I was in a bullish bias from the breakout, I just bought these lows, right? I bought the lows, hold to the highs, leave a runner in case you get a breakout, but understanding that once you get to the highs, there's a probability that it could fail back into the range. So obviously take your profits along the way. Don't get greedy. Don't expect the market to continue higher. Don't expect these gigantic home run moves. Even though they do happen, you cannot expect that. You need to be a bit more logical and understand that the market likely will be imbalanced longer than you can expect. And then once we get the imbalance and extension, then you can look for pullbacks in that trending market. So I think this was 2 days of trending market. You wait for the pullback and you buy. You wait for the pullback and you buy, which I think here, yeah, this was the trade we called last Thursday. So if you go back to the stream from last Thursday, I walked you guys through these lows where we were looking for the first target to be 45 or 46.80, I think was the first target. And then I said a breakout and retest above that was going to see continuation. And yeah, so generational low called there. And then we got the extension higher to almost 4,700, just missed by a few ticks. So same idea today. If we get a pullback into this demand, then I am looking for extensions higher. All right, we got about 40 seconds for the economic data. Let's go to our calendar. And let's see what happens. So 203K, it's still within the range. Same thing as last week. It's going to be a non-event for the market. So economic data is released. Market's already adjusted to that. We continue to just wait for price action to determine if we are going to engage with the market today or if it's going to be a day where we exercise our patience. If you guys have any questions in the chat that you want me to ask market, please put them in the chat. We can run through those as well. Let's kind of give Ask Market a run for its money and see if we can, let's try and break it. So put in some crazy macroeconomic questions that you have no answers for, and we'll see if Ask Market can come up with answers. But other than that, we wait for price to develop. So tomorrow with the Jackson Hole Symposium speech, it's going to be very important to watch the dollar. Also watch US 10-year yield, the US $2 yield, or sorry, not $2, the US 2-year yield, bond yield. That's going to be the front end of the curve. And that's going to give you a bit of an idea of how the Fed is currently pricing. And then we also have, so if you look at the dollar and then how that affects yields, you'll get a good idea of how the market is pricing the Fed. What criteria do you use to mark out your zones? That's a really good question. So for me, gold loves psychological numbers. So for me, the big numbers are your 50 and your 00, right? So right here, 4625, 4600 is stronger to me than 4625. So 4600 is a key level for me, 4550. And then when I look at where price has reacted, right? So we have 4575, 4575 here. We had a breakout, retest, and then this drove us to new highs. So for me, when I look at it through a lens of auction market theory, there are buyers that are sitting here. These buyers are willing to defend this price to maintain the structure. So when they came back to retest this 45.75, I took the buys, and now I'm seeing if we get more initiative buying to continue to drive this higher. And then when I zoom out to the 30-minute time frame, I take a look and see where the market is reacting. So here, and then you have obviously your key psychological levels. So 4600 was a good initial entry yesterday, but it never gave us that continuation. It just kind of died out at 4630. So I keep my levels a bit simple, more around the psychological price points. I do mark out some zones here. So I built a bit of an indicator for the gold map. And then if I show you the zones and take away the $25 grid, you can see there where, for me, buyers could initiate or sellers could step in. But these are big ranges, and I like to be a bit more precise. So within the ranges, I like to look for the psychological levels. The ranges are more just to give me kind of like a visual where I could expect the market to react. I already took that trade. Thanks for the double confirmation. Good. That's a good trade to take. You're buying the lows, right? So buy low, sell high. Basically, if this gets invalidated, then we likely get a bigger flush down to 4525, 4500. But right now, this is a good idea to be in this buy. If we come back and retest anywhere in this little area, then we can get a potential double bottom and continuation. But like I said before, you can see by the size of the moves that the market is just waiting, and you have to be patient. Like for me, all these moves are just relative to the overall price action, right? So yeah, of course, when you look at it from like a tick value, like these are big moves. But in relation to like being in this move, it's nothing, right? It's just regular price dynamics where the market is transacting at fair value. Looks like very, very low volume as of right now. So let's see if the next half hour, the next 30 minutes give us anything, or if we just wait. If you guys have any questions about the Market AI platform, throw those in the chat as well. It's a really, really, really good tool. I've been using it basically since the start, and the updates that come out are just always something that a trader either messaged the team about, gave a suggestion, and then the team implemented it. And it's really something that has been amazing to watch the growth of this Market AI terminal and how much it has changed over time and how much it's become a staple in my everyday market routine. Even just having access to these headlines is worth the price. And that's just that, right? Like that's just headlines. We have live news, market TV, which Kevin is running live right now as well. You have your economic calendar, you can back test fundamentals, you can have an overview of the economy. right? So if we look at the US, you can see what's going on: inflation, employment, JOLTS job openings, growth, sentiment, PMIs. Gives you a good rundown of all of that. You can look at what the market is pricing for interest rates, right? So we have no change price now for the next 3 meetings. And if you could look at where we were at before, around August, we were pricing the odds of a hike, and now that has gone down quite significantly. And then the ECB is pricing a hike at the next meeting in September. Bank of England on hold for the next 2 meetings. Bank of Japan looking to hike rates again at their next meeting, September 18th. Bank of Canada on hold. RBA on hold. Bank of New Zealand on hold. And so on and so forth. You have your COT report. That's going to give you information on positioning, but it is a delayed report. You have your earnings calendar. You have your Trump tracker. So you kind of need to know what's going on with Trump and see if that's going to cause any market fluctuations based on what he's going to do or say. And then you have your official Trump headlines here, which are always good to review. So very, very, very good tool, very useful, a lot of value in it. If you don't understand macro fundamentals, Market AI will teach you, right? So jobless claims fell to 203,000 the week of August 22nd. Why is that important? What does that even mean? You click the sparkle icon here and you can say, teach me. To understand this headline, you need to know about jobless claims. Jobless claims, specifically initial jobless claims, are a weekly count of how many people filed for unemployment benefits for the first time in the past week. The data is collected by the US Department of Labor. Economists and market participants watch jobless claims as an indicator of the health of the labor market. A lower number of claims generally suggests fewer layoffs and stronger job market, while a higher number can signal a weakening job market. These numbers can influence expectations about economic growth and future central bank policy. Everything is tied back to central bank policy and interest rates in the market. So now that you understand what jobless claims are, you need to understand why that impacts the market. So teach me is like the textbook definition, and explain is the market definition. So this print is modestly risk on, signaling a still resilient US labor market with claims beating consensus and edging lower week on week. Stronger employment data supports the view that the US growth remains above trend, keeping the Federal Reserve biased towards tighter for longer policy in the current inflation and geopolitical risk backdrop. Markets will watch upcoming payrolls and inflation releases for confirmation that labor resilience does not reignite wage and price pressures. So then you get all the headlines for jobless claims there. And now you understand what that impact is. So since we didn't see a spike up in unemployment claims, that doesn't cause any dovish repricing for the Fed in the long term. But it's a weekly report, so it is a bit noisy, and you really need to see it break out of that 200K to 250K range for it to really have any impact, since we've been trapped in that range for the last 2 years. And I wouldn't even say trapped, because it just means that the US labor market is still a bit more resilient. So 4,600, like I said before, big psychological level. Buyers need to reclaim that to see continuation. Let's see if we get a setup here around 45.75. I would like to see these candles trade into here. If we can sweep this overnight low and come back in, so like let's extend this little wick down here and then a reclaim. But also just be cautious of an initial bounce and tap reaction, kind of like here, where you come down and then it's just an aggressive momentum move to the upside. As we do know that there is some demand here, right? But keep in mind that overnight price action, we made a high at the Asian Open, and then since that high, we haven't made a new high. So overall, overnight, the market was a bit more to the downside. And now we are seeing if this is initiative buying or if it was just some sellers taking profit and then letting buyers kind of rebalance the market there. But let's wait and see. Let's be patient. Let's let it trade down into our level and see what we get once we get there. Yeah, the Pelosi tracker on, I think it's Unusual Whales that has it, but that's mostly to track like her and her husband's stock portfolio. And then there's also the inverse Kramer ETF, which basically it's a portfolio of holdings that are always inverse of what Jim Cramer is either pumping or dumping. So basically for me, 4,600 to 45.75 is the no trade zone until we get into 45.75. So in this general area is where I'm looking for buys or a breakout and retest of 4,600. For you guys in the chat, or most of you scalpers, day traders, swing traders, how do you guys view markets? Higher time frame, lower time frames? What do you guys look for? How do you guys trade? Let me know in the chat. We'll go over some stuff. Am I real or AI? What's that thing that they have to do to figure out if people are real or AI? Like you have to wave your hand in front of the camera? Do I have 10 fingers? No, I'm real, man. I'm not AI. I did replace myself with AI though. So Claude and ChatGPT do a lot of the heavy lifting for me, and same as Market AI. So yeah, no, I get you. This is good. It's a slow market, so yeah, let's keep the banter going. There's no reason to not be funny right now. We're just waiting. But yeah, there was that thing, right? Like, how do you know if someone is actually AI or real? And it's like, have them wave their hand at the camera and like their fingers would be all weird. Oh, okay, Pam. Yeah, I see. So you're a liquidity trader. So what would you be looking for on gold, let's say, like for your analysis, where would the liquidity be sitting in your view? I would assume like here and then here, like 70 and 42. So kind of same idea, right? Like if we get a liquidity sweep here at 45.70 and then a reclaim, it would be a buy from your point of view. So we're seeing price is going to come down into our zone. Let's wait and see how we react. See if we get any reaction within this general area. For me, if buyers initiate down here again, the next move is going to go through 4,600. I don't think these overnight sellers can hold, especially if we get cash hours volume to push higher. I don't think these overnight sellers hold 4,600 and then we just probably blast through it back into the middle of the range around 46.25, 46.30. After taking liquidity of June's high and traded into a daily FEG, I'll wait for price to develop and rebalance some of the move to continue buying. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. If we look at the daily, let's hide some of these indicators. So the daily FEG would be in here. See, yeah, that's actually, I mean, kind of the same idea, right? For the market to come back and retest previous demand. It's interesting to understand how people look at markets for me, because it also gives you a bit of an understanding or an edge as to where most market participants are going to be willing to transact. So if you have several people, several strategies, several different ways to look at markets, all aligning at the same price point or the same general zone and area, you can expect the market to have a reaction at that price point. So I'm sure if we like zoom out, we can probably extend a fib and it's going to give us a retracement level within that same area that we are watching. All right, so the 38. Yeah, the retracement is important, especially when you get a correction in the market after a big leg up or big leg down. The market needs to kind of rebalance itself. 46.65, that's a nice sell. Look around here, yeah, that's actually a really good move there. That was basically where the buying stopped, right? So we tested higher and failed, and then those sellers kind of stepped in there. So that's actually a really good move to the downside to play the lows. I tend to stick more to a one-sided bias, especially when the macro fundamentals are aligning with that. So I'm more patient and willing to wait for a pullback. I don't get into the habit of trading both directions unless I have conviction to do so. But we all trade differently, and to each their own. What works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me. It was always for me a bit of a process of trial and error to understand what actually works for me. I learned a lot from a lot of different people, but I kind of took all those concepts and made them like my own and how I trade and how it all works for me. I've tried it all. Trend lines, indicators, Fibonacci, supply and demand, support and resistance, breakouts, pullbacks. I've tried it all, and I've settled on key psychological levels, auction market theory, and waiting for pullbacks to enter. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good to actually understand and to build your edge before taking risk in the market. I think it's also really important to understand yourself. That's a bit of the edge in itself, is how you understand and view the market. It's a very emotional game. I would say a lot of people come into this game telling you that it's 80% technical, 20% psychological or emotional. But to me, it's the inverse. It's 80% psychological and emotional and 20% technical. When I first started trading, I could find success with every strategy that I tried until I became emotional. And then I would start losing, and I would think it's the strategy, so I would change the strategy. But no strategy would fix my emotions. So until I fixed my emotions and how I reacted to trades, I didn't start to see the success I see now. Yeah, spam that like button. Let's get those likes up. We run these streams Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for market, and I am running them every Thursday. Last 2 weeks, we had some good trade ideas play out. This week, the market is just setting up for us during the stream. But I do want to see if we get to this zone before our time is up, and then I can walk you guys through the reactions. So I don't really trade props too much. I've traded my personal capital. So actually a funny story that I covered, I don't know if it was last week in here, or if it was on the market live stream, but I had, the market tends to reward stupidity sometimes. In 2023, I had like a 4-month period where I had a 99% win rate. I ran an account from, I think it was 15K to 150K. Yeah, but I didn't withdraw it. I started to get really stupid and egotistical because I wasn't losing. I had like an $8 loss in 3 months or 4 months. And then the market changed, and I couldn't accept that fact that the market changed. And I just kept doubling down, revenge trading, and basically took that account from 160K down to like 25K. And then at that time, I was using a lot of, I was using fibs and trend lines, and the market was just kind of a lot more technical, and it would pull back to the fib. I would buy, and then I would get in, and it would go higher. And I benefited a lot from that. And then I started doing really stupid things, like not using a stop loss. Yeah, like the market, like I just got so full of myself, and the market humbled me. Like it took me probably 4 to 5 months to recover from that psychologically, to be able to start to trust myself again. So that was a really big eye opener. I mean, I've run accounts up from 1K to 10K to 20K. And then I start to really like think of, like, you need to understand that like this is actual real money. I was having a conversation with a friend, and it's so funny how in trading, right? Like we can be in a trade here. Let's say we're in these longs, and you want this, and you get to 4,600. It's like if you pulled up to a stoplight in your car and someone was like, hey man, I'm gonna give you 5 grand right now. And you look at that person and you say, I don't want 5 grand. If I get to the next light, that guy's gonna give me 20 grand. But what's gonna guarantee that you're gonna get to that next light? There's nothing that's gonna guarantee that. So take your profits along the way, be smart with your risk management, and don't get too full of yourself, because the market can sometimes reward stupidity, and then that develops terrible habits. And then, yeah, I mean, I've been on the back end of that, and I understand how all that can impact not only your confidence and your psychology in the market. It's really important to keep those in check. Focus on the process, not the outcome. If I take a loss here, that's a pre-planned loss. I put that risk into the market. I understand that that's what I'm willing to risk. I would rather take a loss here that's pre-planned than to impulsively take a buy here that I didn't plan for, and then the market rewards me by giving me that profit. Because that then starts to develop the habit that next time I see a big candle like this, I can just jump in anywhere and the market's gonna give me money. It doesn't usually work that way. Because the next time you do it, you jump in here and then you get this. Yeah, and then it's just super important to keep yourself in check. Understand what you're actually trading here. These are financial markets. There's so much that goes behind every move of one of these candles. There's billions, millions of dollars that move behind every one of these candles. And we get the benefit a little bit from that, right? Always keep that in check. Always understand too, like the value of actual money, right? Like some people work weeks or days to make what we could make in an hour just clicking a button. So it kind of sometimes warps your sense of money, but always make sure that you keep yourself humble and in check, or the market will do that for you. It's done it to me many, many times. I do like how the zone is looking with some of these wicks and like it looks like buyers are willing to step in here. I have this indicator here that shows expansion in volume for the candles. So to me, once we saw this volume expansion here, that's showing me that there is some initiative buying. And that's why once I entered here, I'm willing to hold even through this pullback because I know that price can come back, retest my entry, and then go higher. I don't tend to move my stop loss to break even until I really get an extension, because my expectation is that we do get extension at least to here. But I did take some of the position off at 4,600, but I left my stop. Some people would probably just move the stop and not take any profit. But then if you come back and get retested, then you're out and then you're chasing, right? So I'd rather take some profit and then still leave my stop and give the trade some room to breathe, but also take my little piece of the pie and pay for the trade basically, right? So now I've paid for the trade. If it takes me out and stop loss, I don't really lose anything. It's a break even, but I did give the trade room to breathe. Let's see if there was any new headlines. So nothing again, right? Market is a bit quiet. We'll see what cash hours can bring in the next 30 minutes once that opens. But right now, nothing crazy. White House on Iran, all options remain on the table. No negotiations happening right now. So we'll see. It looks like we will get some more US-Iran headlines today throughout the day. So just to wrap it up here, as we are getting close to the end of our time, we covered gold and the dollar and the macro fundamentals that are driving price right now. Gold is bullish, but it is ranging. The market is waiting for tomorrow, the Jackson Hole Symposium at 10 a.m. Federal Reserve Kevin Warsh will have his speech. It's super important. Jackson Hole to me is probably more important than the next Fed meeting. This is where he will be able to talk about what he wants to do with monetary policy without actually being in interest rate decision environment. So it usually lays the groundwork for what's going to happen over the next quarter or 2 quarters, or until the next Jackson Hole, which is next year in August. Remember that Warsh is coming in as the new Fed chair. He's basically only a few months in. It's a term that can go up to 10 years. So he's just getting started. The market doesn't have a real read on him yet. And as of right now, we are going to wait and see what he says tomorrow to see which direction we could potentially go in. We use the Market AI terminal to review all of the macro fundamentals. If you don't have this tool, I suggest you add it to your arsenal because it's super important to be on top of what is really going on in the market and what is moving markets. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and we will see you guys again next Thursday. If you have any questions, you can find me on IG at Seb_TFX or on X as well. And then obviously tune in on Thursdays for the Chart Fanatics and Market AI live streams with me, or Tuesdays and Wednesdays with the rest of the Market AI team.
1 2 1 2. Hello, hello, hello. 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we're back. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Apparently, the microphone, it was on, but it got picked up on another microphone. How are we doing, everyone? What's up, Mac? Hello. You're streaming solo today? Let's see. Are we gonna have Mr. Sand joining us later? Hopefully. I have no idea. I haven't checked. Let's keep it as a surprise, both for me and for you guys. What's up, Skiller, Mr. Andy, Mercante, Bao, Pam? I'm fine. How about you? I'm really good. Has been a good weekend. By the way, I gotta show you guys something because I'm sharing now the full screen. By the way, moderator, can we jump to the screen? I want to present some stuff for the people. Taj is on holiday. Yeah. That's right. Mr. Sanj is on holiday. No, okay, so he won't be joining us today. Okay, nice. By the way, now you can see everything I'm watching. Just gonna make sure. Perfect. Hello, Livy. Livu. Oh yeah, the wedding. I hope he saves us some dancing clips. Yeah. Yes, he's on. Wasn't it Spain? I believe. My boy is in Spain, living his best life. Like, that's amazing. Okay, let's see. We got everything here. Just gonna make sure the screen picks up. Yeah, perfect. So on the right side, we're gonna have more people joining soon, as normally we have everyone joining towards the end. However, for you guys that are still here, yeah, on the right side we have something called TN options. This is where I get my options data, and I'm gonna show you how I trade with it today. If we have a market, not like the past days where we had like was it, the scan code market. It's been chopping. What's up, Banga? Sanj is busy doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 run. Mr. Sanj, the GOAT. We already miss him. Hey, Pop, good to have you back. What's up, Samuel? Glad to be back. Nice to meet you again, brother. Wow, this is so much better. Now you can see everything, right? You can see my left chart, my main chart, and my options data. Bello. Perfect. Perfect. Let's take a photo for the Instagram. Post to people that we are live on Chart Fanatics. Chart Fanatics live. Nice. Let's grab the link, sir. Yeah, I can't trade today because I have a tournament. Wait, what do you mean, Skiller? Tournament? All right, give me one moment here. I'm just gonna share this with the Insta. Bello, done. I'm good, man. Thank you. Let's crush this this day. Yes. By the way, I'm gonna show you guys something. I've been doing quite a lot of back testing on a specific model, and I'm gonna share the results with you. It's insane, really. But nice tournament. And yes, by the way, we got giveaways every day. As you can see on the bottom, you have the codes for lovely discounts. But make sure to join the Discord at, let me just post it like this. Make sure to join their Discord. They have giveaways every day. Good morning, Eric. Where do you get your option data? From Tickstream. So it's data directly from the option chain. And yeah, we get it from Tickstream. So we have end of day data, we have live data as well. So we can see the gigs per level and yeah, plan accordingly. Insane, yeah, but the name. Wait. Did I miss something? Skiller? Can't wait to see that. Nice. We're gonna have more people joining soon. We are super early. How has the week been for you guys? Are you up, down in your trading? Personally, I am up 500 on the funded. Done some demo trading besides from that. By the way, look at the net gigs. We're plus 3.9 billion. Oi. Positive gamma. What's up, Mohammed? Hey, Pav. Happy new trading day. Let's kill this day. It's gonna be a nice day. By the way, let's go over to the dashboard just really quickly. Want to see what news do we have today? We got Thursday unemployment claims at 2:30. So okay, news already kicked in. Let me just check so we don't have any small news. We've got 4:30 natural gas or very small news, nothing significant. Okay, nice. And then also we have the live news down here in case Mr. Orange guy decides to nuke the market. We will understand why everything went to shit. Hello, Parved. Oh, cool name, bro. How and where do you get the GEX levels? Tickstream. So I'm partnered with a firm that provides the GEX and options data. And for us, for all the TN members, they also get access to this data. Tickstream, which is they get the data directly from the option chain, so from the CME option chain and so on. What's up, Divian? Yeah, I think that's your pronoun. What's up? How are you running deep charts on Mac? No, I'm not on Mac. I'm on Windows. I'm on Windows, not on Mac. They're gonna add for Mac soon, right? Actually, when they do, I know a lot of people trade on Mac. And then you guys can join. And by the way, we asked Trading Noma as the TN terminal. We're gonna create a bridge with the deep charts, and I believe Chart Fanatics, you should have a discount code with them. By the way, guys, make sure to like the stream. Like. Let's prepare. We're gonna have a nice session ahead. This is the warm-up period, right? We warm up. You prepare for the session. And then when the bell rings, it's time to focus. Oi, look at London session. Again, we have a crazy move. Why is New York so bad compared to like London session? Look at this. Oh my God. There you guys go. You get 30% off with deep trust. So if you're interested in it and you want to trade on a platform just like me, do you have a crazy deep trust discount? Okay, nice. Okay, we got options ready. Let's wait for some more people to join in. Get your water so you keep hydrated during the trading session. I know some of you guys are crazy. You drink like Red Bull and all kind of stuff. Myself, I can't do it. I don't think it would end up good if I trade with that much energy in the system. What is the contract size I use for the milker model? Okay, we got the question. Okay, might be time then to take it up for you guys. Why not? So there's a model that I've been working on. It's called the POV milker model, and for the reason for it, because you can milk payouts with it quite good and like fast, but it's a model for the brave ones. And the reason why I say it is because you have to have capital to use this model, because you're in one trade you can lose the account, and the idea behind it is a negative risk reward and a super high risk, win rate. Okay, so let me just sum it up for you. I had 208 trades, which is pretty much the barrier that you want to test amount of trades before you can like draw a conclusion. Okay, 208 trades, and look at the win rate. 91.3% win rate. Yeah. And yeah, as you can see the weeks, let me take up the calendar for you. The amount of wins I have, no, my bad. The amount of payouts I achieved from the backtesting in a row was 5. In a row, you get 5 payouts, and then maybe you lose. Okay, then you take a new and start again. And I calculated it also like this. Every time I took a payout, that account was dead. So pretty much I had to get a new one. Yada. The results were really good. So I've been testing it now for 2 days on the stream, and yeah, been winning 2 days now in a row. Made $500 because you make 250 per trade, so you pass the, the winning day payout. What's it called? The winning. So it counts as a winning day for proper. So yeah, so 2 wins, 2 days, 2 wins. 3 days left, and then we're eligible for a payout. Simple. Now, this model, like I said, you risk your whole account per trade. It's not as attractive as people think, but if you have the capital for it, we calculated the results, and in the end, I believe it was 30 payouts, 18 breached accounts, and you walked away with 10.5k in payout. So this is after you take out you deduct the cost of buying an account, and so it's with eval purchase and the activation fee. So in the end, I ended up like 10.5k in payout, which is really good. It was a return on like, what was it? Oof. Where are the... Maybe I can... Oof, should I take it up here? What's up, Rick? Me just classic coffee, my man. Oh, yeah, okay, that's good. Better than Red Bull, huh? We gotta milk this before Edge Decay. Probably not gonna have for a while, but still, Skiller. Now when I'm deploying it already, but I want to see how far I can go with this model. Really. Let's see. Edge Decay on it. The only thing I know, like, if the prop firm says like you can't have a negative risk reward system, yeah, then that's it. That's gonna kill the mod directly. What's up, Azrael? What is your bias for today? Okay, how many people have we now? Okay, around 65. Okay, we have more people joining. Always in then. Bias bullish from the profile framing. However, I always wait for IVB. But yeah, profile framing is leaning bullish. We shifted higher, and POC is shifting high. Even if this is overlapping, we shifted higher in POC. But for this, I can still merge it, so it becomes more simpler and cleaner. And I can merge this as well. Okay, so now it looks like this for me. Where are we right now? 29,500. We're all the way up here. Okay, so we are clearly bullish on the open. We open up outside of value and quite high. Can it work with fully mechanic, or you have only tested with discretionary? Good question. So the model is there is discretionary touch for sure. No, it cannot work manually. With mechanically, no, it can't, because the discretion is the discretionary part is by looking at, first of all, if it hasn't touched view up on the whole day, say we open up, we start here and we go with something like this, yada yada, and then view up works like this, and we haven't touched it pretty much throughout the whole day. Then on the retest, on the first touch, that's the strongest. But sometimes it can go like this, and then you have sellers trying to push here, failing, and that's where I take the long. And VWAP becomes like the magnet in this case. So that's the $250 win, small TP. That's the thing. And sometimes it's not like this. It's sometimes like this. You just gotta, so can I do it mechanically? No. There is some discretionary touch, and also in the sense of like, when we come to VWAP, how strong is it reacting to it? How fast is it slicing it? If it slices it too fast, then the idea becomes invalidated really fast. But if it has some small reaction and you gotta pay attention to it, that's the time to execute it. That's for that model at least. Hey Pav, how do you find this type of pattern to backtest? Just curiosity, to be honest. For example, let me just do this. So from experience, I've seen that VWAP has a really good reaction rate, and it's also a really documented tool that institutionals use. Like, it's a institutional reload level, and it's a fact. And a lot of algos use it as well. So I took the knowledge of that, and then I was like, okay, how can I test this model? How can I create something that is super specific to a for prop firm trading, and it's based on a negative risk reward, which fits more as a prop firm trading, of course. So it capitalizes purely on payouts. Like, I just want to make as much as possible payouts. And I just put everything together, and then I was like, okay, maybe if I try to look for some trades from VWAP, a level I don't have to draw out. No, it's automatically out there, and it's you can call it a global tool because everyone has it the same. And then I just look for a really, really small move from VWAP, a really small reaction. Put that one and one together, and then you land on something like this: 91.3% win rate, 208 trades. This is the thing. If I had 20 trades and a 91% win rate, that would be really overfitted, like in the sense of it's too little. It's a small sample size, but I have 208 trades. And that's the thing. You don't really need to backtest also 5 years back, because the market is changing. What's the point of testing something 3 years, like 5 years ago? Test it in the recent, like now, today, maybe back 1-2 years. That's it. So you get the recent market regime and see if you can find something. So that's how I found this type of pattern. Iman is gonna expose this model for being 90. By the way, did you guys see? We sat in Discord after the stream I had yesterday and looked at Iman Trading's new video. What's the average risk reward per trade? You risk 2,000 to make 250. Now it's a model for the brave ones. So the average risk reward. Yeah, I just put the math. I can calculate right now. What is it? Viva absorption is happening right now. Yeah. However, Banga, for the model that I'm building, it's not allowed to dance around VWAP. Then it becomes invalidated. This is the discretionary touch that I have to it. And I've been writing down because I did the backtesting, right? So if it slices through it, it's invalidated. If it dances around VWAP, it's invalidated. It has to be, you know how Fabio says a virgin POC? Yeah, virgin VWAP. Okay, we got 6 more minutes till market to open. We're gonna have more people joining soon. Then we can start. Let's go back to options data. I want to see live options. Okay. We're up. What is it? 3.7 billion net GEX. So we are positive gamma. Meaning we're more prone to chop. Because they when price goes lower, yeah, market makers buy. When price goes higher, market makers sell. So it's more prone to chopping. Picked for the winners for deep short yet? No, after the stream. Then I'm gonna pick the winners, and I'm gonna publish it. Why do I sense that I'm about to miss out on something big? Are you? What, the Skiller? Let's be honest. From the past, you said it yesterday. Like, oh yeah, I'm super prepared, bro. Nothing happened. Are you really gonna miss out on something? We haven't had anything big happen with New York session for a while, guys. I'm not even. I don't know if you're saying anything, but I can't hear you, guys. Can you hear me? 1, 2. I can hear myself. Eric, check the sound. On your Insta, yeah. What's up, Andrei? Oh, what's up? What's up, Mr. Glass? What platform do you use to see option GEX and stuff? It's trading OMS, TN terminal. So, yeah. It's a terminal we built for trading OMS. It's everything in one place. We have journal, dashboard, quarter point analyzer, options, data, algo indicators, a lot of lovely stuff. And we're gonna add a bookmap soon. The reason I created it, I want everything on one place. I don't want it all over the world. All in one place. It's much cleaner. Today, big short. Let's see. Market open in 4 minutes. It's too early to say something now. Yes, but the glitches I needed to. Ooh. Wait, what glitches? Can you wait? Did that translate it correct? Can you speak in Spanish, teacher? No, por favor. I don't know Spanish. If this should become the cleanest consolidation day, then I'm actually crash out. 15:27. We got gamma flip at the bottom, so if we go below here, we're gonna enter a negative gamma regime. we back test in deep chart platform like the absorption, etc.? Yeah, of course. Yes. What's up, Mr. Andy? Oh, sick. I'm checking it out. Thanks. No worries. Go to tradingnomads.store and you will find it. What's up, Sherry? Tobias, waiting for the first 50 minutes to get a good read. Nice, Mac. Always. The beginning is always a shakeout. I traded it before and it went to shit, in short. When I traded, okay, it was like maybe 2 years ago. I usually traded like opening because I like the speed, but you lost the account so fast. And Nvidia definitely gonna bring some catalyst. Yeah, they got their earnings, right? Oof. Bello. Are we ready? You know something? I want to fix on my stream. Maybe Chart Fanatics live can also fix it. Is, you know, when the market opens, you have that ding 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 ding. I've seen it somewhere else on some other streams. I don't know. I like. Oi. Make sure to like the stream or I'm gonna find you. I have connections, guys. Ask the people from my server. I got connections. I can give Mr. Orange guy a call and either he's gonna bless us or fuck us over. Yeah, the bell would be cool. Definitely. I like it. It's like it feels like you're in the pit, you know, when how they traded before. They don't trade like that just today, right? They have it still there. It's like more like a what's it called? Like history almost. But they have like, what's it called though? The trading pit. Oh, it's so nice now that if I search something here, you guys can see exactly what I'm looking on. Yeah, you know about this, right? When they usually trade like this before. Now this is insane. Look how far we come, huh? You can trade from home. Will you announce the winners on Insta? Yeah. He's an insider, guys. Even Eman expert. Inside there. What up, Gio? I think they had the closing bell. I don't know about the opening bell. Okay. I thought they had an opening bell as well. But yeah, something like that would be cool, right? Okay, we got open. Wow. Oh, hey, something I'm going to fix, especially on this terminal that we are building, that we have already. We had it before, but I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna do my own coding and so on and research. But you know, for like opening range breakouts, we have the opening range, for example, first 30 minutes. I want to do it like before. We had like historical data. You do some back testing and see like what's the chance of us reaching target 1, target 2, and 3. So every day when you have an activation of IVB, it gives you like data and the information, like based on historical data, the chance of us reaching the first target, okay, say 70%. So it gives you more like better, more information, a good narrative. And also RTH gap fill, ADR, and expectancy move for today. But I'm gonna build it on my own and doing own research. What up next? I remember when Robert Downey Jr. was in the trading floor. Yeah, I don't think I was born yet. He hated it. Yeah, he did. What he called him like buffoons or whatever. Bro was scared when he was inside. Oi. Okay, interesting. Let's look. If price is gonna go lower, where do we have buyers previously stepping in? Well, we had it here. So we can get some problem down here, and we also have it here, but they are slicing it right now. Oi, 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 look at the volatility. It's always like this, right? In the first 5 minutes, then after it's gonna dry up and we have a QR code to scan. No, what's it called? Scan code. What is it called? What is gamma regime today? It's positive at the moment. So we are in positive gamma. On the right side, you can see it. Here you go. Pay attention to net kicks. I don't know if it's blurry for you, but just like this. If it's green, it's positive. If it's red, it's negative. Barcode. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, hopefully we don't have a barcode today again, huh? Piano as price action. What's with your microphone? What's up with the mic? Something up? Guys, is the microphone good? I haven't touched it. Hey, Pablo. What's up, Sniper? Did I miss anything? You missed nothing. Nothing. Winner announcement when? After stream. The sound is a bit loud and laggy. I haven't touched anything though. Let me just 1 2 1 2 1 2. It sounds good on my end. Okay, nice. For it, yeah, it's fine for me. Nice. Paulo, just zoom the chart a little bit. For here. Maybe it's some lag with the internet. Good, all is good. Please. Yeah, refresh, guys, if it's something. By the way, I gotta pay attention to. Okay, I want to see the delta level. Once I see something interesting, then I'm gonna zoom in to see what's going on. Everything's normal. Okay, sounds good. Hope this reserving ones wins. Laggy on my side also. That's interesting. Wait, so it's laggy on some people's end, but on others it's good? I don't know. No idea, guys. Oof, we got a B shape at the opening. I got a 36 seconds data delay. Maybe it's something with the internet and it's messing up with the connection on everything else. What's the active? What are you trading? I'm trading Nasdaq. And we're just waiting now. Don't want to be too fast. By the way, look at that reaction from the buy level here at the bottom. Look at the test. This can be a small scalp opportunity. You don't want to be too early on stuff, but maybe I'm going to try it on 1 micro. Happened. Oh my God, I got data delay still. Oh shit, wait. Hopefully it didn't enter me now. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just...
Disconnected.
Guys, we also have some issues with the data. My data feed is laggy.
Connected.
Did it execute? I swear, if it spawns in and you're negative 1k out of nowhere, I'm gonna. Are the boxes gamma for retracement? No. The boxes are based on delta levels from the left side. So I'm paying attention to like where the buyer stepped in previously. That's what I marked out. We sliced through the first one, but the second one is getting some respect. For the gamma, we have Gex level here. Pay attention to the right side. You see the blue line? So at 29,444, it gave a solid reaction pretty much to the tick. Yeah, this was the gamma level. Look at the reaction. So you have two stuff overlapping each other. It can be a long opportunity, but yeah. It would be ideal if you don't have lag. First day would have been on the sellers failing. Thank no worries, everything is fine. Bello. Nice, Mercant. Are you trading only futures? Yeah. Only futures. By the way, I want to pay attention to the 5-minute. Let me just take it up for myself here. I use this to time stuff much better. We have a lot of volume building at the bottom. Look at that. Creating a B shape. So if you trade above here, I can usually go long and try a squeeze back up to VWAP. Let me try it. I can cover below all of this. We got VWAP at the top. I like it. We have problem here, but if we squeeze through it, it can be a really good opportunity. Okay, we're already 1-to-1. I can go break even here and then just try to trail the stop loss. Give it more room. Now we are in choppy market, in positive market gamma regime. So if it comes back and snaps me out, it's not impossible. It might happen as well. However, I'm going to be a little conservative and try to take some profits if it goes up here, so I can secure some money. Let me at least take home some commission. So we are positive $20 if it goes back. I'm going to have my stop loss here in case it decides to squeeze it. Take the high and you will take some profit. Give me the profits. Nice. Okay, bello. Let's just keep trailing it. I don't even know why I have TP sometimes. Opa. That's my full TP. If it goes back now, I'm done with this trade. Okay, nice. First trade, 1 win. On to the next one. I think we eyed. No. Almost a 1-to-2. Okay, that's fine. 1 win. We continue now. What's up, Amir? What site program for Gex? Trading Nomads. tradingnomads.store. It's in a package. You get a lot of other stuff as well with it. It's something I built. You can check it out. tradingnomads.store. It's not just options data. You're gonna have more stuff in it. GG's take from 29,450. Nice, well done. But it's good. It's good. You see the power of options data in correlation with delta. So order flow and options data together, and you can get trades like this. Fast move back, fast move up. I don't know if you took it from here. Yeah, I took it from 450. That's actually really good. My entry was here. Somewhere here. Okay, one trade. Let's continue. Let me do this. Where is that? Okay, let's look what more we have. Best strategy when a trade is going against you is to just draw some returns and hope for a reaction. Yeah, that's that can be a good. It can be a good model. Paulo, what about the giveaway after the stream? After the stream. After the stream, no worries. Do you not use heat maps? No. But I'm gonna start using the book map, liquidity map, and so on. We're gonna fix it for trading nomads. So once it's here, I'm gonna start using it. Whoa. Pav Milker failed rip. Give it time. It's based like, do you know how often it sniffs the target on the, what's it called? The stop loss? Happens a lot. But don't, by the way, don't put your money on it yet. I'm testing it for you guys, so you don't have to test it on your own, okay? I can lose the money, you don't have to. Why is the mic all quality worse in short? I don't know. Why is it? Why are people even? I don't know. Enter late. In YouTube or Instagram? Instagram. Is heat map available in Deep? Yeah, they have something called book map. Deep map. No, wait. Deep Dome, right? But I'm going to test the what's it called? The options. What is it called, man? This thing. Oh my god, what's it called? We can wait till the market gives us 1546. Okay, we got 40 minutes left, then we got IVB. I'm gonna chill on the sim till then. Deep Dome, yeah. Deep Gamma, yeah. Pav, I haven't really finished the white with the captain stuff, but I've sent some images. I need to polish some. Okay. Let me know when you're done. Hey Pav, I just had this error that says I cannot trade because market is apparently closed on deep shot or something. Have you ever had that problem? No. Why can't you trade? What happened? You're saying the boxes are the levels are just hard for me to understand. You say the boxes are tapped the levels. What's tapped up? Wait, does Apex have a limit on the stop loss? Ah, no way. Okay, I gotta test the model then on some that has like 2k limit, because then we would have won this today as well. Oi. Okay, it's fine. This is what I mean with the milker model. So the entry is here, and the stop loss should be all the way up here. Something like that. So you get, this is the profit. So it would have been a win, but Apex apparently has, what is the risk limit? Funded next 50k has 2k with no daily loss. Okay, maybe I gotta fix something like that. Shit, I didn't pay attention to that Apex has. What's the limit on Apex then? 1.2k, 1k. Because it killed me here. Okay, it's fine. Took that milk to VWAP TP lol. Nice. Also, the payout of 1k is incorrect. I just saw it on Apex. They have you need 2.6k buffer for a payout, which is insane. Yikes. But okay, it's fine. The model played out today. Still gathering data. Exactly, yeah. Gotta get myself a prop firm account that allows 2k. So what do you say? Next said funded next 50k has 50k, yeah, 2k with no daily loan. Oh, yeah. A 2k drawdown account. What more do they have? I gotta find myself something like that. Funding X has stupid rules. Swear. I swear Funding X is one of the easiest prop for rules. Okay, now you guys are contradicting each other. Come on. How long did it take for you to learn order flow? 3 months after the boot camp. So 3 months. I was testing poke rejection with the same style path. Okay, how did it go? You need to move to Lucid. Yeah. Damn. Scheiße. This could have been a win, man. Instead, it became a loss. So we would have been up 3 winning days. Ah, that's disgusting, bro. Pav, let's go on hunch with IVB Pet Day or not. Of course, we don't know, but we kind of know, you know. I think we're gonna it's gonna be a fail IVB today as well. Let's be honest, Sleep Cheap hasn't had a successful IVB for ages. So the chance of it failing today again, yeah, at least not until September. Why don't you trade a Lucid Flex 50k? Let me see. That's a bummer, bro. Okay. So unnecessary loss then. Why don't you trade gold futures? I learned from my mentor to trade on Nasdaq, not gold. That's why. So I'm sticking to one asset. They have like you need to be in a trade at least 30 seconds or some shit. Oh no, man. If the rules are like that, then it's no point as well there. Because you can get hit, take profit in less than 5 seconds. Did you struggle as well, Pav, in terms of early on your journey? Ooh, wait, do you mean like jumping in too early in a trade? Can you elaborate the problem, user? On which profit you don't need a buffer? Lucid has, right? You don't need a buffer. You can make money like you quite fast. You can take out. There's not so many rules. I remember the last time IVB. So yeah, I agree. IVB hasn't been playing out as much as we wanted this summer at all. Hopefully September is going to be much better. All big institutions are waiting for Federal Reserve. Yada, possible ping pong as of. Yeah, we got the what's it called? Nvidia report earnings, right? Same shit next if your TP gets hit because of a family. What's up, Trench? when you started trading pop, hoping on strategy, blowing accounts, etc. Yeah. Of course. When I started trading, I tested 50 strategies, one account to another, blow that. Like, yeah. Then I found obviously my mentor Fabio Valentini, learned his stuff, and then I was like, okay, let me stick to one thing and see how it goes. Who would have guessed it worked out quite good. So yes, I was in that situation before, user. The trick, find something that fits you and become like master that model, master that strategy. You know how they say, I think it was Bruce Lee that said, don't be afraid of the guy that knows 100 kicks, be afraid of the guy that knows one kick and does really good. It's like that. Not exactly about funding. You can't have more than 30% of your profit from the trade. This allows for a lot. You just can't have. What are these rules, man? Oh my god. That's really okay. I'm going to count this on the VWAP model, the Pav Milko model. This is a winning day. Unfortunately, I didn't check Apex rules, so they take you out at 1k, which is so bad. Because if you have 1k risk only, it invalidates the whole model. The whole model is based on 2k risk, not 1k. Funded next, legacy, profitable trader, health 10. Oh yeah. You really are the master of one. Love you, man. I thought you said Tapta, but I was just asking about what the boxes were. Wait, what is Tapta? Tapta. The boxes, just Delta. I think you were asking about the Delta levels. This is what you were asking about. These were just Delta levels, so the buy Delta levels. From the start, we marked them on the bottom. I believe it was this part. That's it. Nothing more specific. It's just the Delta levels. So where buyers previously stepped in. Okay, we have a choppy open. Let's plot out the profile. See what happens. I need the rules and left their Discord instant. I read the rules and left their Discord instantly. Ay. Love from Nepal. What's up, Keshav? Which assets are you? I'm on Nasdaq. Wow, do you have a live account? And if so, what broker do you use? Because I want to fund a live account. I was trading on a Ninja Trader. And on my live account, I was trading on Ninja Trader. I have taken out all the money after I made the good amount of profit. But no, not now. I shat my pants. I didn't want to trade the personal account more when I saw how Trump was like nuking the market. So no chance. No, I took out the money and I was like, no. I'm gonna wait. Let me go back to prop firm accounts and deal with the headaches of some rules. But hey, what you gotta do? Look at the Apex rules today. It messed me up a little now. But it's fine. I should have read. It's my mistake. Do you use footprint chart? No, I use only big trades. It's more than enough. Okay, thanks. And TAPSA just means time and price delivery. Race. Okay. Sir, how to know which strategy suits for me? I think it's harder to know. Good question. How do you know if a strategy suits you? Figure out, are you a scalper? Do you want to dance in and out of the market? Are you comfortable with doing that? Another question you can ask yourself is, are you okay with holding a position? How to know is pretty much, you need to test on demo and see what fits you. Once you figure out what fits you, and you gotta choose your battles. There is no solution that is, oh, this is perfect. No. You gotta choose. Either you are okay, you gotta choose the battle of dealing with sitting in a trade for like hours, I don't know how long. You gotta deal with the feeling of, oh shit, I have a trade on. Or you gotta deal with the battle of, okay, you're gonna dance in and out of the market. And it's gonna be a lot of taxing on your emotion, like your psychology. So choose your battle first. Once you know that, then we can take it from there. Maybe we can figure out for you, Keshav, today what fits you. How about you answer first that question? What fits you? Anyway, you can show me the volume pro setting because mine looks so bad. I took your pro, but still. Now I'm sharing my screen. Now you can see everything. Just go back in, pause the stream and watch it like this. Volume 1:1, plot settings, fix volume intensity. I haven't really changed so much stuff. I have the normal stuff. I just changed the colors. That's it. Can you zoom in? I can see what is on the screen. How can't you see it? I'm looking at the screen myself. It's visible, right? It's good. I think you want to look at the big trades. It's all above 60. That's the thing you need to just pay attention to. You don't have to pay attention that much to like size. Sometimes, obviously, the bigger the fish, the better. But yeah, above 60 is good enough to know the big trades. What if we squeeze at the bottom? If we squeeze at the bottom in 1 minute, we have IVB activated. So we have IVB now formed. So if we squeeze at the bottom, we have IVB activation, and then we can look for some shorts. Base hit scalping, this ping pong between gex. Okay. You always a floor pop. One I shared in. We're gonna create a trading floor, huh? Maybe. Let's see. Trading nomads floor, huh? Cool. That would be really nice. The colors are the ones I want to see. Take a screenshot and then go to what color is this on Google, and then just drag it. You're gonna find every color. Just take a screenshot and search up what color is this on Google. You're gonna find it. You can use a tool like to put your mouse over to see like what the color is, the hex code. Which indicator you're using? You should set in also the these about the mode you follow to take your trades. I'm using IVB in just the first 30-minute opening range. Simple as this. Once it breaks out, it activates. Look for retest to push it higher. That's my IVB. That's one of the indicators. Just shows the opening range. And plus the high and low. VWAP, I think you're familiar with that one. And then, yeah, delta profile. What's it called? Volume profile. And lastly, I think you maybe have seen me use this one. It's the delta profile on the right chart where you see this. Here are the settings for it. Horizontal, volume, manual on auto grouping. Here you can go back in the stream and see the settings. How I use it just purely shows me where sellers and buyers are stepping in. And then lastly, obviously we got big trades, and it's also the same. So where sellers and buyers are stepping in. Excuse me, your screen is horrible. What's happening? Why? Is it blurry? Oh shit, maybe it is a little blurry, huh? I wanted today to share my full screen, but if it's blurry like this, next time I will not share it like this. The thing is, guys, you don't need to see the numbers on the bubbles. You just need to see where do we have the bubbles. The big trades. What's up, Aha? Miklo. Trading nomads platform providing the data like MEQ. Do you mean MNQ? Opening range breakout, yeah. I love Tom's floor to be up to the peak in the yeah, it can be cool. 2 times high and low fade, 50-minute IVB warp, yeah. We're in positive gamma, guys. Look at 0 to D as well. We're dancing in and out. Look at the levels. Test, test, push higher, test, push lower, test, push higher. We're dancing. Consolidation. I would do it like this. 0 OTD is most strongest you can watch right now. Miss chose blunt whip. Mentor Q. Yeah. Yes. But we don't get the data from Mentor Q. We get it directly from the option chain. Via tick stream. So no, it's not Mentor Q, but it's, yeah, same like Mentor Q. And I don't know, here you can see. You get, if you are on Atlas, for example, you get the live options data for you as well. It's as an indicator, so you can download it. And if you're a Ninja Trader, same here. If you're Multi-Wave, same here. If you are on deep charts, you can import it. So how you do it is like this. First of all, I would filter out, okay, do I want to see all the levels? No. I wanted to see the most strongest levels only. Export, save it. But this is a static level. That's the thing with deep charts. But you also have deep gamma in deep charts. Keep that in mind. Import, bam. Now you have the GEX levels as well in here. So it's exactly like Mentor Q. And you can see how they behave. Look at this. But if I were you and you wanted to use what we have here, I would use end of day data, not live. So, because it's updating all the time, right? So yeah, end of day data definitely instead. Okay, let me just remove all of that. I like to monitor it here. We have every 90 seconds it updates, so it's live on the right side. I don't really like to clutter my chart that much. I like it this clean. Thanks, I'm using it. Okay, nice. Don't we have, wait, what indicator is that? Which one? Where do you get gamma data? Tickstream. We are partnering with them. We're buying it and we're providing it for free for all the TM members. So it's included in the, if you become a team member, it's included for you. Which indicator is that? TN options. Get your step pad out, pal. We're playing dance revolution. Are my tradeaway account Apex trade on? Are my tradeaway account Apex trade on deep? Yeah, you can trade on deep chart. Deep chart with tradeaway. Yeah, it should be very nice. Thank you. Doing business zones. Value. Yeah. What up, Joku? What's up, Alexio? I have fixed my high resolution, high quality. Can see a bit, not zoom in, just outline. What? I mean, this. I'm zooming in like this. Is Milker model only absorption, or can it be done with aggression like this one at 1603? No, it's only absorption. And the Milker model worked today. Unfortunately, I did not check Apex rules. Apex, how they have it. The risk would have been up here and the profit would have been down here. So it would have been a win today again. However, it took me out here, which is a little unfortunate. We would have been on plus 3 days with 3 winning days. So that's my mistake. I should have checked. But it happens. I'm gonna remake that that loss. That's gonna be no problem. I'm gonna do my PM session trading. Scalp it all back. So we're back to square one. I closed my trade too soon. It's fine. Do you have a journal in trading nomads? Yes. You have everything. You know, I created this for a reason. You have your trading journal here as well. You have trading journal, trades, calendar models, analyzer, recap. This is a really good tool. So if you want to put in your videos and images, you can do it. The reason I created trading the TN terminal is that I want everything on one place. I'm so damn tired of going for COT report data, trading stir, for options data, say mentor Q, whatever, there, for journaling here, for this there, for this there. We're gonna add bookmap soon as well. I'm just gonna buy it for us. Like, it was like, oh my goodness, I have 50 stuff. Let me just fix one place and I have it all there. Calendar as well, economic calendar, live news, everything is here. Everything in one place. And I don't want anything, like, it's perfect for me at least. This is what I use. Saves a lot of headache. Hey Paul, what's the tool you use for GEX? Trade TN options. Tradingnomads.store. Check it out. Wait, how do I prevent doing this, Lord? Or is it just stopping? To not take out your trade? Yeah, you gotta rely on your model, Alexio. Let it go. Just let it go. I saw a trader that only trade first 2 hours on GEX level for reversal. Yeah. Guys, if you're using the GEX levels are the strongest the first 2 hours. This is something Freddy said, the market maker, that was on Fabio's session with him. And especially end of day, I would use live after 2 hours. If you want to trade PM session, then you can use live. It's really strong. I've been testing it, especially via our provider. It's really, really strong. And yeah, keep in mind, previously we had like all the levels. You don't know how strong the levels is. Now you can see the strength for each level. Also gamma flick, market regime, yara yara. A lot of stuff. Hey Pav. Okay, well, answer that. I take that one with Sim. Okay, nice. I have canceled my. You have. Okay, nice. Welcome, Miklo. And by the way, if you become a trading member, team member, where you get TN terminal, I want to show you this. So go up here for support. If you have any problem, it's gonna mail me directly and you're gonna get the answer within 2 minutes. If I what's it called? Sometimes you get the answer within seconds because I'm on the phone working all the time. So you know the creator in a sense. So it's no problem if there is something. We will fix it. For now, nothing has come up there. So now wait, how can I scroll on this shit? Are you waiting for IVB breakout? I'm waiting for Nasdaq to become healthy again, brother. This is hasn't happened anything. It's been like this for like weeks. No, but yes, I'm waiting for a breakout. Can I trust it? Well, pay attention to open interest. NetGex is plus 1.6 billion. So we have positive gamma regime. We are consolidating as well. Gotta look at the breakout if it's valid or not. I can't import on the Ninja Trader journal. I tested it, Alexio. I did test it and it worked for me. If it's something we can look at it. What's the code to pay only 50 euro? V2. By the way, if you want to learn, see more about it, you can see what indicators we have. We got, for example, big trades. So it's exactly like we have on deep charts and so on. V2, code V2 in discount, and you get it for 49. And it's locked for life. Even if I add stuff like the book map, it's not going to cost extra. Don't worry. This isn't good. Maybe there need to be again what we need to be on the city for it to work. Okay, I can fix. We can look at it. I imported my trades from Ninja Trader. I don't really use Ninja Trader to trade that much, but yeah, it worked for me. But we can look why it's not working for you. Piano as price action VWAP. I believe with Apex you can select daily loss or without daily loss. It's just different price. I should have selected then. I didn't select it maybe then. That's so unfortunate. We would have been up 3 winning days in a row. Instead, it took me out on a winning day. Wow. That's so unfortunate. I believe took 2 stars, bled out on all of them. Don't trade it today. Next time, looking at the charts in. I'm looking at charts in next week. Market played me good today. Douches. Ah, it's fine. It's okay. Nice, Mac. It's alright. Yeah. Chop, 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 chop. Range players are enjoying today, huh? They've been living their best life the whole summer, actually. Great, nice. Nasdaq has COVID at the moment. Are you doing any giveaway today? Yes, after the stream, I'm going to do a giveaway for deep charts, 3 months for free. 2 people will win. I have already put in everyone in the roulette thing, the randomized picker, and then I'm gonna do it, and then we're gonna see. Why are you not using NinjaTrader anymore? And do you know if it's available for use in Kosovo? On NinjaTrader, I use it when I trade personal account. But yeah, I'm using deep charts. Deep charts is really good. Are my tradable account trade? You asked this before. Yes. The market is. Oh my god. Welcome the newest member. Okay. Welcome, Mix. Nah, nice. Go check it out. And I'm gonna do more videos about everything, how you can use it and so on. Okay, help you set it up. How to participate? It's already locked in. I have already taken out all the names. Unfortunately, it's too late now. I just gotta plug it in and run it now. But Deep Chart Fanatics has the giveaways every day, guys. Join the Discord. Big Daddy trades or when fail breakup back to mid or no. Let's see. Pav, fingers crossed. Pav's drawing for IVB predicting the price going up. Yes, guys, make sure to like the live. We're gonna keep this up. Subscribe and like. Can you explain more about Gamma and how to use it and where can I find them? Sure. So a lot of people on internet, they like to complicate Gamma a lot, and I know there is levels to it, but if you are totally new to Gamma levels and so on, how I'm using it as well is like this. I only pay attention to the biggest levels, not to the smallest. Why would I trade like this? Like, it's sure, look at the position. Bam, test, up, test, down, test. Look at the reaction. Bam, down, up, test. You can be 2%, of course. It's like approximation. Test. It's too much, okay? No. What I like to do is just the most significant Gamma levels, the strongest ones. Look how they're behaving. Up, down. You see how I get a clear range? It's like support and resistance. That's how you can use it pretty much. And you also want to pay attention to the market regime, like the Gamma. Are we negative or positive Gamma? Positive Gamma means, in simple terms, you're more prone to chopping. Okay? So when you are in positive Gamma, maybe you can look for mean reversions. Like for today, we are in positive Gamma. If you played ranges today, well done, you made money. Negative Gamma, we're more prone to breakout because they amplify the moves. So when we are in negative Gamma regime, going for breakouts is more probable. It makes more sense. That's how you can use it. And the gamma levels are like support and resistance, okay? However, look at call wall and put wall. These are the strongest for the day, okay? Here you can expect sellers to step in. Here you can expect buyers to step in. On the others, you can still expect, but it's not as strong as these two. Okay? They are like the extremes, the range for the whole day. Like how far up we can go. Then we usually stop, and then we go down and so on. So that's how you can I enter? No. Oh, sorry guys, this we have already logged in. How do I import GX levels in deep chart? Like this. Wait, next, are you already in TN options? Let me know if you are. I missed it. I was driving. How you got the names? Like on Trading Nomads? I don't know. I just figured out. How to find PAV Milker model. I'm gonna share it with you guys once. Some people already know, but it's based on absorption. So pay attention. Today I took it, but we got screwed over by Apex, but it's fine. It has discretion to it, so it can be hard to explain it, guys. It can be really hard to explain it because sometimes you have to play. You need experience in seeing stuff to like when should I play it and not. It's not as mechanical as people think. But it's based on absorption as VWAP. Can you just trade in gamma walls be valid straight? Of course, with confirmation of order. Yes. This is what Freddy does. So, and it's a really, I haven't tested it, but it's, I think from Tickstream, he tested out a gamma. So, and I think Matteo also did it. Mattino, what it's called. This is how, like, it's really probable model. But guys, we haven't reached them in a while. Yesterday we did reach, I think it was a call wall, and that was the high of the day. So you can definitely use gamma only and just gamma to gamma. That's what Freddy uses. Are your playbooks free? Yes, just sign up. Go here. Go to tradingnomads.store. Go to learn. Go to free material. Sign up. You will be, when you sign up, you're added to email list, by the way, and it's also said here. And then download my playbook and order flow beginner guide. It's free. Go enjoy. Matteo Conti, yeah. How do I import the gamma levels in different from TN? Next, are you in TN right now? Tell me if you are inside now. Are you on this page? Yes. Go here. First of all, if you're importing to deep chart, you can use end of day, okay? And then I would use all, like this. Filter out. What you filter here is what's gonna get added to deep charts, okay? So filter here to whatever you want. Say I want only like this, most significant levels, like that. And then here, export. Press here. Let me know when you've done this. Gamma, imagine a chop on gamma, love being a victim of it. How many points are you aiming on the milk model? Not a lot. 25 points and you reach 200. So today it would have been a win again, but we got shit over by, yeah. Like this. This is a proper milker model, okay? But you gotta have capital for it. Yep, go on. Okay. Export, save, go to deep charts, right click, drawing utilities, import annotations, take the file you just took, bam. That's it. Super fast. And now you have gamma levels on the chart. Yeah, I can leave the gamma flip. Wow, we are failing at the top. Guys, look at the buyers at the side. They're failing at the top. Can you use this strategy for range trading? Of course. Yes, I think that is also recommended. That's much better than if you are in a breakout mode. Okay, listen. If you have gamma levels like this and you are in a breakout mode, so it's a train going 500 miles an hour, okay? This gamma level, like it's high probability it gets shit on, it gets destroyed. So in a ranging market, gamma levels are insane, actually. You can actually play from high to the low. I mean, longs from 462, but it's ring. Okay. Who's that? Who's the guy that beats Fabio in World Trading Cup? Oh, I don't know. Do you trade breakouts with the PB model? Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, nice. All right, no worries. The mindset commitment you need to be a discretionary trader is peak, not gonna lie. I mean, you need to adapt, and it's a +2. A lot of traders switch to PM session. True. You need to adapt, and it's a plus. Yeah, for sure. Whoa, that's pretty bad. Nice. Yes. I fixed this for you guys, for everyone. Say like this: I fixed something that I want to use, and I will use. I'm using, right? I wanted it all in one place, and a lot of people liked it, so they also got it. It's not something like, oh, I just made this just to like make it. No. This is exactly what I want and how I want to use it. Like, I want everything on the same place. I get the information in seconds, and then I just focus on what I need to do. By the way, if you have several screens, we got some people that have several screens. My recommendation can be like this: put up this one, so you have the dashboard. It's gonna show you live news and also economic calendar. And then you can also look at the options data, whatever you guys want. It's up to you. It's full freedom. I'm loyal to Nasdaq. Today, if I take a trade, if I win, I pass 100k that I was. Oi, well done. Next, good luck. Come on, you got this. How would your old Ice-T brain handle this market? What would he think? I think I would have been. I think I would have lost an account today. Nah, I don't know. Maybe my old brain trading. I would have been bored. I would have had like 500 trades here inside of here, and I would have lost. So I'm gonna be honest. That's old pop. I'm glad we killed that pop and we have a new one now. Much better. Paulo, can you do the live one for? It's a bit blurry. Oh, I don't control the screen, the stream. Next time, I'm only gonna share. The chart so it doesn't become this blurry. So how can we get started with this type of trading style? Which style? Which style? Do you mean like option trading with the GEX levels? It's trauma Thursday, baby. Yo. By the way, we might get a breakout, huh? I'm gonna get your hopes up. Who knows? Wait. It's trauma Thursday. Opa, we got the breakout. Okay, can we trust this breakout? Look at the seller stepping in. Look at the seller stepping in. Oi. Buyers. Nah, let's do this. Come on now. Is it time? Where's the fair value gap? So I love how Paul folded his hands, a show of how much he's off the market. Like a disappointed father. Nasdaq has been disappointing me quite a lot this recent time. Are you in Nasdaq? Yeah. No man, I was fixing my wrist. Was about to enter right there before the pump got. I'm waiting for retest per usual. Nice. Oh my goodness, brother, we are failing. Hey yo. Guys, we're hitting a ceiling. No, we are not. We don't have a gex here. Oh, my bad. I was on end of day. Yeah, we can go on end of day. Actually, it's much stronger now. Now this is what was that break? Okay, yeah, this was like you thought, huh? You thought you're gonna go higher, huh? No, guys. We are in market regime. We're range players. It's a heaven for them. You know, this, even though, okay, we didn't have a lot of opportunities this summer, I'm really happy about it because it was a testing period for myself as well. How much can I sit on my hands? And to be honest, I have no issues with doing it, which is quite cool, man. It's really nice, like, to know that. Come on, far away. No, but it was a testing period. Sitting on your hands, I felt like I've been doing it for like 3 months now. 3 months. You know, old Pablo, I would have lost it after 2 days. Couldn't go longer. What I meant is, what are you using to see what you're? What are you using to see what you're looking at? I'm looking at the gex levels. I'm looking at the. We'll go back to this one. Look, for example, we are positive. We are in positive gamma regime, so we are net gex plus 4 billion. Okay. On 0 OTD, so the new the I call it the youngest contracts, we are net gex 2 billion. Okay, we are positive gamma, meaning we're more prone to chopping. So taking a sell up here makes more sense than a long. So betting for a breakout is not in favor. Taking a sell from here is more in favor, and that's purely by looking at gamma. The market behavior, of course, we're in value area high. Like, there's a lot. Okay, it's playing out now, the sell. This is how I use it, okay? But I'm not a mean reversion trader. That's the thing. I can take sometimes, but yeah, I stay away from it most of the time. This shit is a good fade. Yeah, it's really good. Rotation back to view up. Here, Eric, I gave you live how I would use it. Pay attention to the right side. Look at this. You see where the gex level is? So you have value area high. Pair it, okay? Okay, I'm gonna pair it now for you so you can see exactly. We have value area high. Okay, more prone of sellers. Yeah, it's expensive for the buyers to push price. Yada yada. We can expect sellers to step in value area high. Okay, that's one. Next thing, look at net gex. It's plus 2 billion. Okay, meaning we are in positive gamma. We're more prone to ranging, chop. Okay. Third thing, we have a gex level up here in this area, meaning we can get problem here. The buyers can get problem here. They can't push maybe higher. It's gonna be like a wall resistance. Third thing, lastly, now you have the idea. Okay, to confirm the idea, you read order flow. Okay, buyers push, they failed a lot. I don't know, you take a sell here, 1 to 2, whatever you want. There's your trade. Or you want to go for the hero, go here. This is how I use it if I were to trade this idea, for example. No, Lord, what platform are you using? I'm sorry. This is deep charts, and then I used trading nomads. So TN terminal. Go to tradingnomads.store. Maybe I can post it for you guys here, so you have it. There you go. IVB has left the chat. Paul, how's your IVB performed this summer? My win dropped to 20% in August. I haven't really executed any IVB trades, brother. Maybe 1 or 2, 3. I think we have 2 wins, 1 loss. The reason for that is because it hasn't been the market regime for it. It has been sitting on my hands, I'm telling you. It's been a shitty market regime for like trading IVB. Breakout doesn't play out. It doesn't. It fails a lot. Look at this again. Fails. Problem, not my problem. Why not take the trade? I'm not a mean reversion trader, and I messed up today with my Apex account. I have a model called the Pav Milker model. The risk is 2k, so the full account should have been a win, but instead I forgot to look at Apex. They have a drawdown of 1k or some shit, so it took me out here. So yeah, I'm just sitting now. But then in general, I'm not a range trader. I don't trade it. I don't have high probability, high win rate with it, and I don't make money with you doing it. It doesn't fit me. So many confirmation. Yeah, of course. If you took the sell, well done. Did you only trade the milk model on the AM session? No. Wait. Aha, yes. From market open till 5 o'clock, so in 25 minutes. That's the span. Thank you, no worries. What up, Skiller? Anything? Why don't test the model on gold? I never traded gold, you know. But then I gotta backtest it on gold. Are you guys making money today? Where is our bold? Do you mean bald or bold? Mr. Sanj, he's on vacation if that's if you mean it. Plus 1,500. Nice, Miklo. Well done. We're waiting for the next month, man. Yeah. Yeah. I swear, bro. I hope really that September is gonna revive the market. Up 900, 3 wins, 2 break evens. Gonna wait if we get a break above and hold up the high 650 gigs. Okay, bello, nice. I like it. Liquidated here, guy. Oh my god. Sanji's on vacation. He's gonna be back maybe next week. Slow down. Hey, guys, have you heard about look good and you will play good? You know, in football, 550 bucks with commission. Okay, nice. But you know that look good and you play good. Do you guys believe it works in trading as well? The reason why I say it is because I did an experiment before, where I was like, I'm gonna just 1 week behave like trading is my job. So this was a long time ago. I'm gonna behave like it's my job, and I'm gonna dress as if I'm going I'm gonna go on work. So what I did every morning, I woke up, I fixed my hair, shaved, the beard, and so on. I didn't really have a beard during that time. It was quite a long time ago. And then I sat down and just treated it like a job. I had like what's it called? Not shirt, skjorta. How you say it in English? Yeah, you know this. Short shirt. What is, I don't know how you call it. Something like that. And yeah, just treat it like our job. The results, for first time in like 4 months, I managed to get funded. It was a crazy experience. I was like, what the hell? And because of that experience, I took it like I took it with me every time I had it traded. Then I stopped and so on. But now when I came back to it, so I came back to it a little. Okay, obviously I'm not sitting in like a costume or anything like that, but shave, prepare yourself for the trading day. Like treat it like a job. It might work some magic for you. Help you with the discipline. Help you with that because it feels like it's serious then. $29. Wow. Well, if you took that short, you're making bucks now. Stop loss above, back to VWAP. What a trade. It's the mindset. Yeah. The thing with the dressing part is because it's telling your mind, hey, it's serious now. And then you start doing it more professional. I don't know. It worked for me. What a bummer, man. I really wanted to test this model. I did test it now, but we should have had like 3 winning days now in a row. And then on 2 more days, we would have gotten a payout. But now it screwed me over because of the daily risk thing. Oh my goodness. But it's fine. I'm gonna fix another account. Okay, it's still live, right? But I'm down 1K on it. I'm gonna fix another account like with a prop firm that allows me full drawdown, so I don't have to, yeah. So I can use it, play the model for real. I mean, short from 58.6. Okay, good luck. Nice, you're in profit now. Yeah, polo shirt is good. If it qualifies for gold dress code, it's official. Write it as a win. We will close our eyes. We can calculate it as a win. Of course, it is a win, but I just messed up. So 2 more winning days, and that's a payout. But then once again, I checked the rules. That also, you need 2.6k buffer before you can take a payout. That's insane. What can we do? Don't worry, 2 trades tomorrow. Oh yeah. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna make back the money. I'm gonna trade PM session. I have my Friday PM session model that I trade. I usually do it when I want to get funded. But yeah, I'm gonna trade it tomorrow. I'm gonna. It sounds crazy, but I have a really high position on the PM session on Fridays. I don't know why, it just works for me. Tomorrow I'm gonna trade it. I gotta make 1,250 bucks to then have it. No way, that's gonna mess up my consistency rule. Oh my goodness. Like, yeah, I'm getting shit on every. Oh my god. Now that I think about it, that's gonna mess up my consistency. I took it in 1. Nice. Except for shorts. Reminds me of COVID. I bet you it's gonna be negative gamma tomorrow. You think? Imagine Riz versus Iman trading. Oi, oi, oi. I tell myself this was my future, my business, my retirement, and my freedom. Nice. Does it make you feel like more focused, Eric? Then, what's the model? PB model. Can you give a high-level explanation? Just PB model, exactly the same as I traded on New York session, but on PM session, exactly the same. It just plays out much better. It's more smooth. Paulo, can you explain your milk model? First touch on VWAP is like the virgin VWAP. That's what we call it. You risk $2,000, so full account. The stop loss would have been is something up here, and you're trying to make this 25 tick, something like that. I think it's something like this. Okay. So today's would have been a win. Wait, stop loss is actually, if this was 1K, it's up here, the stop loss. Yeah, 91.3% win rate on this. That's it. You have absorption, you enter, stop loss up there, take profit there, and it goes. However, sometimes you gotta pay attention how it reacts to VWAP. So there is some discretionary touch. I want to trade PM session, but I'm not Batman. Might just go quant. Okay. PM session is nice. It's really nice. It's much better than this. Help stay focused and motivated. Eventually, we end up loving what we do. Nice, Eric. Yeah, I agree. It's a really good approach you have. That's a really good approach. Treat it like a business, guys. Treat it like a job. This music is so annoying. Let me turn it on. Gotta hear it. What do you mean, bro? Mario. It's Mario music. Pav, I think the milk model has flaw because now almost all prop you can only get 50% of the total profit of at least or at least have 2,000 of profit. There is some problems. I believe Lucid lets you for daily risk drawdown. But the thing is, you are still ending up positive. I get what you mean. You are still ending up positive though. If you cut it in half, you made 5K in payouts. That's shit. That's still money. That's still money. You're not losing it, right? But yeah, Diego, it's good to look at. I'm gonna look more into it and see like what rules and so on, and then I gotta fix it. Hopefully the preference doesn't have that like crazy rules, so I gotta tweak it too much. But let's see. Which session is good, opening or PM? Right now, PM session is much better. Opening is not as good. We just consolidate on open. VWAP needs not to be flat. You use daily VWAP. I use this VWAP. Yeah, daily standard deviation period value 1. That's it. So the standard values, that's what I use. And no, it doesn't need to be flat like this. And it doesn't. And by the way, guys, the first touch, okay? The first touch is the entry level, okay? Not like this. If it dances in and out on it, this is invalidated long time ago. Yeah, I'm not even paying attention to it anymore. If you mean the Pav Milker model. Way too much. No, music is good. So no, man, put the music up. Way too much emotion would. Why don't you trade me reversion? I have low win rate with it. It doesn't fit me. I don't make money doing it. Hello, Bella. Good morning. Good morning. Damn, it's 5 o'clock my time. You people in America, you just woke up, huh? It's still morning for you, huh? Damn, bro. Imagine trading. Actually, I think I prefer trading at night though. I would love if market open up around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock on night during the evening. That would be amazing. You have the whole day to do whatever you want, yada yada, and then on the night you finish the day with some trading, some calm trading. It's silence outside. It's nice. All in my time, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Scheiße, you're 3 hours ahead of 3 hours ahead of us. Damn. New York opens up at 3 p.m. on my country. 9:30 p.m. Bro, you guys are trading at such good times. My open is at 16:30. Yeah, I have 15:30. 16:30, but 16:30 is good. You can have a whole day before you start the trading. School in the morning. When we was rising, then you have trend, and then a bounce is really good. Okay. Well, Turkey is good for that. New York opens at 4:30 p.m. Wow. Me enjoying it plus 5 times on 15:30 is shit. I like a bit later, but no 8 or 9 more like. I don't like 15:30 as well. I really don't. But I would like it later. It's if it's in the night, how would you trade the PM session, Pav? Yeah, okay, then it would be no PM session for me. Yo, in that sense, PM session, I would not be able to trade PM session, but AM session would, yeah. Yeah, good point. But I really don't want to trade PM session. I'm trading PM session because the AM session is so bad. That's the thing. But once AM session becomes healthy again, then I'm gonna deviate away from PM session more and more. 16 or 17. I lost a little, but what is the model you tried quickly? It's the palm milk model. I'm gonna do a video about it, so you get everything. But once I'm testing it on my live account, on my Thunder account. We should be up 3 winning days today. Just didn't look at the damn rules and the parameters, but it's fine. Once it's done, I'm gonna share everything. Okay. No worry. Yes, Pav, near time is the best to trade, but it's when I want to go to the gym. Sometimes I have let family friends plan new session is around them during summers. Wait, they remove. Wow. All right. On the we took. I'm excluding the trade that we took on the other thing, the Pav Milk model. We took one trade today, right? This one was a really good sniper. Something like this. That was the only trade today. And then we took Pav Milker model. That should have been a win, you little shit. But what can we do? So screw it. So for now, just this one. I took the last bounce from here. Good trade secure with 1 micro 50s done. Bello. Nice. Well done. We got 9 minutes left, guys. Oh. In 4 minutes, we're gonna round off a little. And then I'm gonna go and do a giveaway on deep charts. 3 months for free. I'm gonna do the poll. Gonna film it. And then I'm gonna post it on Instagram. You're gonna see. So stay tuned. By the way, if you don't have my Instagram, here it is. There's the Insta. Where? Insta. What an unfortunate market, man. Watch it. We're gonna get a breakout now when we're soon about to turn off the stream. And then we're gonna get the breakout, huh? Holy shit. Yeah, I swear. Yo, there's been some times, you know, when it's towards the end of the stream. Sleep chip. Yeah, I know you mentioned some of these before. When I turn off, they told me like, turn off the stream, pop, so we can get the breakout. And after I turn off the stream, bam, it starts sending it. It's so... Ay, ay, ay. Lol, yep. Yeah, you know. I have been losing for 3 months straight with a few wins here and there, but no payout. Should I take a break or something? Do you feel exhausted? Listen to yourself. Taking a break is really good. You know, this also comes, you know, if you're gymming a lot, I've heard it. I don't gym, you know, to build muscles, but I've noticed you get fatigued if you trade too much, guys. Sometimes take a vacation, take 1 week break, 2 weeks. When you come back, you're gonna have a clear mind. You're gonna feel refreshed. Yeah. The best time would have actually been if you are a breakout trader like me, for example. I wouldn't have, if I was you, maybe I would have taken a break in August now, for example. Yeah. Take two weeks break, come back, and potentially to a healthy Nasdaq market where you have momentum, volatility, real breakouts. But yeah, taking a break is totally fine. Just listen to yourself. It's gonna consolidate the delta buys. So no break, don't give up, and full port tomorrow. I can't believe we're still in a IVB bullish. Look at the buyers again failing at the top. Yeah, we're balanced. It's normal. Okay, 5 minutes, guys. Time to round off a little. I'm gonna be with you guys here for 5 more minutes. Do you have any questions? Shoot. Doesn't look like we're gonna get any more opportunities at all today. It didn't even look like it in the beginning as well, but hey. This is real trading. Fake trading would have been if I just made up shit, just forced stuff. This is how this branch and job looks. You sit on your hands like 90% of the time. Just gotta deal with it. Yes, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, join Discord. Here's the Discord. Join the Discord. They have giveaways every day. Every damn day. There's free stuff. Go take it. Really. You don't lose anything on it. How much did range players make today, huh? Maybe a range player took this sell at this long that we took. They took this buy again. Made money. They took this sell. Made money. They took this sell that we talked about during the time to VWAP, made money. Maybe took a sell again here. Sniper day for them, huh? I kind of feel good. I took my losses and sat to my hands. This PA is terrible. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. Nice, Mac. You're the man, bro. Thank you for everything. I have to go to work. Have a blessed day. You too, Eric. I'm glad to have you here, brother. See you tomorrow. if you're gonna join on yeah, by the way, yeah, we got 3 minutes left. Lost money? Okay, that's fine. Look at me here. Take me for an example. I messed up today. I was up on this account, on this trade on the funded. Then I messed up a little with the rules on the funded, and now I'm down. I lost, was it 1K on this? Now I'm down, but it doesn't affect me. It's no problem. Okay, this is how I want you to treat stuff. Even when you lose, it's a good day. Okay, just follow your rules. And if it's hard to do it, you gotta just rely more on the data, on your model. Guys, we've been laughing for the whole session and I lost 1K. Make that make sense. On a funded. Make that make sense. Man, I still dream of the CPI expansion. Yeah, the good days. Ooh, I agree. Yeah, definitely. Bro, I'm about to cry. I lost 1 hour revenge. I lost another. Now need 3. Oh, that's fine. Next. Pause. Come back tomorrow. Part of the show. For sure. Okay. Guys, it's time to round up. Thank you guys for joining. Happy to be streaming here on Chart Fanatics live. Keep in mind, this is only for education and entertainment purpose. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research before you put your money on anything. Make sure to join the Discord. And yeah, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week here on Chart Fanatics. For the other people, see you guys on tomorrow on my stream with Pavlovich Nomad. All right, take care, everyone. Ciao. Good luck. Nice. Thank you very much.